Imagine opening a door, and behind it lies not just opportunity, but a greater destiny waiting for you. A destiny that will transform your life, not in the distant future, but sooner than you expect. This message is a reminder that you are not wandering without direction. In truth, you are approaching the most important timeline of your life, the moment where you rise into someone extraordinary, someone so successful that even you might find it hard to believe. You could become a billionaire, and it all begins with the message you are about to hear. Before we continue, remember this message is not meant for everyone. But if you found yourself here, perhaps it is the universe speaking directly to you. If every sentence feels like it awakens your awareness or touches the part of your soul you've long ignored, then take this as a personal message crafted for you. But if it does not resonate, that's okay. Do not force it. Simply take the energy of it as a positive affirmation. Because in this universe, energy never misses its destination. Listen closely. You are not ordinary. You may live like most people: wake up, work, handle responsibilities, go home, then repeat the next day. But beneath all of that, there lies a powerful potential within you, waiting to be awakened. And here is the truth many overlook. Wealth does not begin with luck, it begins with awareness of who you really are. You are not a failure. You have never failed. You simply haven't realized that the way you see yourself is what holds you back. There is a version of you that is more confident, a version of you that knows the direction, a version of you that does not wait to be saved, but rises to take control of its own destiny. And the good news is, that version of you is drawing closer to your reality. It is ready to step in. But here is something important. Great energy can only flow into a vessel that is ready to hold it. You cannot pour a gallon of water into a cup. The same is true for abundance, wealth, and destiny. The universe will not entrust you with great riches if your mental, spiritual, and emotional space is not prepared. Because true wealth is not only about numbers, but about how you manage, protect, and share it. Now, take a moment to reflect. Why do you feel that so much rests on your shoulders alone? Why does it seem like you carry every burden yourself? This is not punishment, it is spiritual training. The universe is preparing you. It is teaching you how to organize, how to prioritize, how to adapt, and how to think long term. Because when true abundance comes, and you will not be shocked. You will be ready. So if you feel like you are juggling many things right now, be grateful. It means you are being upgraded, elevated, prepared. And once you can balance all of this with full awareness, the timeline of success will reveal itself. You will know when the time comes, because your heart will be calm, and doors will begin opening one by one, without you needing to force them. Think about it. How many times have you endured, kept working hard, even when no one understood the weight of your struggle? How many nights have you gone to sleep with worries, but still rose the next morning to try again? You may feel alone, but you are not walking without purpose. The universe records every ounce of energy you put out, every time you choose patience, every time you resist giving up, even when results are unseen, every time you whisper inside, "I can do this." Those are seeds of energy planted deep within you, and every seed will eventually bear fruit. The truth is, many give up just one step before their breakthrough, not because they are weak, but because they believe nothing is changing, when in reality, change is happening beneath the surface. A seed does not sprout above the soil first. It strengthens its roots underground, and you are that seed. You are strengthening the roots of your life. Do not underestimate the quiet process. do not dismiss the unseen effort, because it is precisely those moments that will shape your character when you finally stand at the top. And here is the good news: you will not wait much longer. The energy from all that planting has already begun to rise. The roots are strong enough, and now the stem and leaves are breaking through. Soon, you will experience a moment where you suddenly realize, wow, everything I've done has not been in vain. That moment may come as unexpected money, a surprising business opportunity, a new partnership, or even a single conversation that changes your perspective and opens a new path. That is why you must never underestimate a single effort you make today. Never overlook even the smallest conscious step you take. Remember, the strongest trees are those that grow the slowest, because fast growth often means weak foundations. But you are not being built for quickness. You are being built for strength, endurance, and impact. And very soon, you will see that all you have planted is ready for harvest. Until now, perhaps you have lived within a cycle enough to pay this, enough to survive tomorrow, enough just to get by. But you are being prepared for a version of life filled with abundance. A version not of survival, but of empowerment, freedom, and overflowing blessings in every area of your life. You are entering a phase where you will no longer only think about earning to pay bills, but about multiplying, managing, and passing it forward. Remember this: those who live with a scarcity mindset will always feel lacking. But those who live with an abundance mindset will always feel enough, and more will flow to them. And here is the good news: the energy of abundance is already moving toward you. You will soon notice changes in your life. Extra income appearing out of nowhere, opportunities that are better than before, a quiet urge to learn about money management and business. Perhaps you find yourself becoming wiser in spending, choosing carefully between what is needed and what can wait. These are signs, not because you are stingy, but because you are leveling up. You are beginning to think long term. You are starting to treat money not as a goal, but as a tool. And when you can manage it calmly, without fear of losing it, that is the beginning of true abundance. This abundance will not only be reflected in your bank account, but in the gratitude you feel each morning, in your ability to give without hesitation, in those moments when you realize you can now help others escape the struggles you once endured. That is why you are destined to become a true billionaire, not just because of the amount of money you have, but because of the depth of your soul. Wealth will flow to you, not because you hoard it, but because you understand it as a tool to empower others. You will no longer fear lack, because you know when you live from abundance, the universe keeps sending more, not for you to chase, but for you to manage with wisdom and care. Do not be mistaken, the journey to abundance is not only about numbers or material things. What matters even more is who you become as those numbers change. Because wealth means nothing if your soul is still trapped by fear, comparison, or unworthiness. And here lies the extraordinary truth. You are not only being enriched financially, but also matured mentally and spiritually. The closer you come to your timeline as a billionaire, the more tests you will face in the form of mindset challenges. Do you panic when money runs out? Do you shrink when you see the success of others? Do you still struggle to believe you deserve success on such a scale? These questions are not here to weaken you, but to strengthen you, because a true billionaire is free long before they are rich. And as you shift your perspective, your lifestyle will change naturally. You will begin to feel calm in decision-making. You will no longer be reactive to what others say. You will no longer feel left behind. And most importantly, you will place peace above pride. A truly wealthy person has nothing to prove. They simply radiate abundance, and You are being shaped into that version of yourself. Your lifestyle will shift, not out of arrogance, but because you have risen in class. You will begin to guard your energy, choose your environment carefully, and allow access only to things of value. No longer living for show, but for impact. And this transformation will not only benefit you personally, but it will also make the universe entrust you with greater responsibilities. Because now, you are not controlled by money, you are the one guiding its flow, with calmness, with wisdom, with full awareness. And when you reach this point, congratulations, you have opened one of the greatest doors to true wealth. The breakthrough moment is near. Every successful person has experienced a turning point, a moment where everything shifted with one decision, one step, one chance that seemed small, yet opened a brand new world. And here is the good news. You are about to enter that moment. Not later, not next year, but soon. Perhaps you don't see it yet. Perhaps everything still feels the same. But behind the scenes of your life, the universe is arranging it. Maybe you will meet someone who brings a life-changing opportunity. Maybe you will receive sudden news about a project or offer. Or maybe you will simply follow a small inner urge to start something simple, and from there, everything begins. This is not luck. This is the response to every bit of energy you have invested. This is the tangible form of your patience, your hard work, your courage to keep moving even when everything felt dark. And the best part, you don't need to chase it frantically. You only need one thing: awareness, readiness, and an open heart. Because breakthroughs often arrive quietly. They don't announce themselves loudly. But for a soul that has been trained, you will feel it. You will know this is the moment. You may feel your heart race, or a sudden certainty to take a bold step. And when you follow it without hesitation, that is the exact point your timeline shifts completely. You will enter the life you once only dreamed of. But this time, it won't be a dream, you'll be living it. And you may wonder, why now? Why not earlier? And then you'll smile, because you'll know the timing is perfect, not sooner, not later, but exactly when you were ready. Now take a deep breath, close your eyes for a moment, and picture the version of you who has already reached the end of this journey. The version of you who lives in abundance, free from fear of lack, waking up each morning not out of obligation, but out of joy. See their face, that is you, not someone else, not a figure on a stage, but you. And your journey toward that self has already begun. The timeline is open, the energy is flowing. The proof is that you are here, listening to this until the end. Because your heart knows you are being called to become the best version of yourself. But remember this, that timeline only becomes reality if you move. If you begin today, not tomorrow, not later, but now, even with small steps, carried out with great awareness. Because you are not chasing wealth, wealth will come seeking you when you become the right magnet for it. You don't need to know everything right now. You only need one thing: faith. Faith that nothing you have lived through was a coincidence. Faith that the universe has not abandoned you. Faith that you are never walking alone. And when you unite with that belief, miracles are not just possible, they become part of your life. So listen to this final message. You are ready. The door is open. The world is waiting for you to stand in the highest place you were always destined to be. Step forward, take the lead, and welcome this new timeline with awareness, gratitude, and courage. Because this is not only about being rich, it is about fulfilling your greatest destiny. And now, the universe trusts that you are ready to receive it.